dinner theater. Tell me the name of one of your biggest theaters there, because we played at all the real legit theaters that were normally downtown.
Was it at Fair Park Music Hall?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I will remember it. Are we going? I remember if you.
You can be thinking about that.
All right.
All right. Okay. Well, Andrea, we have never met before, but I have been looking forward to talking with you because, of course, I know your work from television and SCTV and all. And I really didn't know what to expect. This is your movie debut, and I didn't know what kind of character you're playing. I don't know. I hope nobody else is listening from the cast, because people were saying she steals the show.
Well, good. Well, I hope other people are listening and not the cast. I hope my mother and father are listening. Well, that's great. I didn't think that when I saw it, but I'm happy for that kind of compliment. That's nice.
I wonder also if you got hazard pay, and if you didn't, you should.
I wanted to do all those things. I thought that they would be funnier if I did all the stunts than to have to intercut somebody that was a real professional stunt person. You know, the only time there was a stunt person used was, I don't know if you're going to show clips in this or what you're going to cut to, but all of you out there are going to see the film will know what I'm talking about. Now you really have to go see it. Club Paradise. The parasailing scene that I do, I'm in it from the beginning and the end, but there's a very long shot where you see the rope that holds the parasail to the boat, and it's cut, and that is a stunt person. It's very dangerous because he had to negotiate coming down, and so I didn't do that. But I wrestled with a cobra. I mean, that was real. Oh, no, it wasn't a cobra. It was a boa.
Boa constrictor. Boa constrictor, I think. I'm not up on
Sylvester Stallone when I said cobra. I guess I've been seeing so much publicity. Yes.
A snake by any name is still a snake,
isn't it? Yeah. That's how I thought before I did it, and then we became best of friends. So they're pretty placid, to tell you the truth. He was very calm, strong, heavy little thing, but wasn't frightening when you worked with him. It's creepy, isn't it?
But the anticipation of it, Andrea.
Really disgusting. I mean, I called up the producer every day up until the minute we went on. I said, I don't think I can do this. So they had a rubber snake there for me. And in fact, we shot with the rubber snake for the first hour. And then I guess they thought I was so into working with the snake, they very quietly brought in the real snake. And by then I was either too tired or, I don't know, just too desperate for a laugh. And then I started working with the real snake.
I would have freaked out in 10 languages. All right, the shower scene, now that was another one.
Yeah.
That blew you away, literally.
Well, I'm glad it looked like that. That was a fire hose that one of the crew had on me. But he aimed it at my legs. He didn't aim it at my body, or I think I really would have been injured. And I really did a lot of the movement, so it looked like I was being blown away. But in actuality, I think I did a lot of that to make it exaggerated, you know. So I wasn't hurt, really. I needed a good massage after we did it, but that was it.
What other sorts of hazardous adventures did you have down there that didn't get on film?
Do you know, I had to jump from a very... Doesn't this sound sick, all these things that I did? I had to jump from a very high cliff into like a sort of a bottomless lagoon. It was called the Blue Lagoon. And I was really scared because I don't know how to dive. I swim all the time, but I don't know how to dive. And it had to look like Tarzan going across on the vine, and then the vine breaks and I fall into the water. And we shot a couple of them, and it wasn't used. I think I was really frightened, and I think it looked like it just wasn't funny because I think you could tell that I was scared. We went back and put in the snake scene instead. So
Tarzan lost and Snake won.
That's right. That's right.
I think really you're going to get a lot of offers on the basis of this film. I really do, Andrea.
Oh, that's so nice.
And so now then, what happens to the career of Andrea?
I mean, the one that is just barely getting by. Well, this is a great time for me right now. I'm loving promoting this film, and I'm very happy to have been in it and get the kind of response that you gave me and that other people have given me. I can only hope for the best from it. I don't know. Certainly, I haven't had any movie offers from it, and Maybe I will. I think that there aren't a lot of women doing what I do in this, but then again, there's not a lot of call for women doing that kind of thing. Now, maybe we'll find a little niche for it and we'll create it.
Maybe somebody will write one just for you.
That would be great.
Would that frighten you to try to get into that sort of big time?
No. Oh, that's an interesting question. It wouldn't frighten me to be in the project. It frightens me. It frightens me to leave my very secure and comfortable home and position in Toronto, Canada, and have to be involved in any kind of game playing or anything that seems beyond my control, which is the daily meetings and the business of it all. That frightens me because I don't understand it. But to be on stage and or be on the set and to shoot, that excites me. I love actually acting. It's all the other stuff I have to do before that scares me.
One last question quickly. Do you think that Robin Williams would have fit into SCTV because you were such an ensemble? Would he have fit into that?
Well, that's a good question. Robin was our guest on one show, and you know, it's difficult to know because he was so much a star then, and none of us were. We all shared the billing equally, and there was enormous give and take. And when Robin came in, although I think he's so gifted, he would have taught us an awful lot. From the beginning, I think he would have fit in, but being the great personality he was when he did, it really just stood out, you know. We've had a very slow sort of build in our career, all of us from SCTV, and I think that's what's kept us very sane and normal. I guess I'm not coming across as normal. This is as normal as I get. Oh, I'm so excited, I actually got words out.
Andrea, you're fun. We have to get you to Dallas one of these times.
I'd love to come.
Okay.
Oh, I go to the spa all the time in Houston, and on my way, I'll go down to Dallas.
We've got great spas. We'll introduce you to our great spas.
Great.
So, thanks so much for talking with us today, and congratulations. It's just a dynamite performance, and I'll be talking with you again, I'm sure.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Pause tape.
You know, people...
We have speed.
Andrea, people were looking at the film last night, coming out and saying, she steals the show. What do you think about that? Did you get hazard pay for this movie? And if you didn't, you should. Surely now that wasn't a real snake. What other sorts of hazardous adventures did you have making this film? Okay. Do you think that Robin Williams would have fit into SCTV? Now, what about... I feel sure you're going to get other movie offers, but would you be ready to handle the big time? Would it make you nervous if you thought you had to be the star of a film? Now I'll just give you reactions. Okay.
Terrific stuff.
Thank you.
Good.